No.
దాంతో
Jahangir is not concludes. Yes or no?
yes sir.
Yes. Last class law we will discuss Mahabat Khan rebellion. Yes. Nur Jahan character and personality. Nur Jahan influence.
Yes sir.
War with Mewar. Jahangir relations with Europeans. This is all completed.
Yes sir.
Khurram rebellion. Yes. Next last point. Mahabat Khan rebellion. Okay. Today, shall we start class now?
Yes sir.
Okay. Mahabat Khan was a famous general of Jahangir.
సార్ ఎగ్జామ్ యాక్చువల్లీ 24 నుంచి ఉంటుందా సార్? అంటే మీరు షెడ్యూల్ పెట్టారు కదా సార్ వాట్సాప్ లో, ఆ షెడ్యూల్ ప్రకారమే ఉంటుందా సార్?
ఎస్ ఎస్ అమ్మా ఎస్. అంటే స్లైట్లీ చేంజెస్ కావచ్చు, లేదంటే అప్రాక్సిమేట్లీ ఆ డేట్స్ కు ఉండొచ్చు ఎగ్జామ్స్.
ఓకే సార్.
కంపల్సరీ ఉంటాయి అని అనుకుంటున్నా. ఇప్పుడు ఏం కరోనా అవి ఏం లేవు కదా.
ఎస్ సార్.
కాబట్టి కంపల్సరీ ఎగ్జామ్స్ కండక్ట్ బ్రావో.
ఓకే సార్. అంటే మీరు పెట్టాక నెక్స్ట్ మీరు 23rd పెట్టారు, 24 చెక్ చేస్తే వాళ్ళు ఏమి షెడ్యూల్ ఇవ్వలేదు సార్. అక్కడ డేట్ ఏమో 24 ఇచ్చారు కానీ వెబ్సైట్ లో బ్రౌజర్ లో ఓపెన్ అవ్వలేదు సార్ అది. అందుకని అదే డేట్ కు ఉంటుందా ఉండదా అనేసి.
అంటే ఇంకా మళ్ళీ ఏమైనా చేంజెస్ చేస్తే చేయవచ్చు.
ఓకే, మాక్సిమం ఆ డేట్స్ కు ఉండొచ్చు. కొంచెం అటు ఇటు.
ఎస్ కంపల్సరీ కండక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు ఆ డేట్స్.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే. Mahabat Khan was a famous general of Jahangir and wielded great power and influence during this period. Nur Jahan grew jealous of him as his influence increased and she wanted to lower his importance. That's why he was accused of embezzlement and was summoned to answer the changes. Mahabat Khan obeyed the summons, but he has suspicious. So he went escorted by 4 or 5,000 faithful Rajputs and seized the emperor person on the back of the Jilam. While he was on his way to Kabul, but at Kabul, Nur Jahan cleverly secured Jahangir release and Mahabat Khan fled to the Deccan and joined Prince Khurram, who was in revolt. This is Mahabat Khan rebellion. Next, last subheading, death of Jahangir. The last days of Jahangir were clouded by sorrow and misfortunes. He was addicted to drink and suffered from asthma during the last year of his life. His second son, Parvez, died earlier to him, while his third son, Sajahan, was in open revolt. He died in 1627 and was buried in a beautiful tomb at Shadhara near Lahore. This is Jahangir administration in Mughal period. Next, Sajahan. Do you know Sajahan? Tilotama?
Built Taj Mahal and he was the son of Jahangir, sir. Third son of Jahangir.
Yes, very good, very good. Sajahan. This is very, very important chapter. Sajahan also. First of all, when Jahangir died, two of his sons, Kurram, as well known as Sajahan, and Shehryar, were living. Shehryar was the son-in-law of Nur Jahan. Kurram was married to Mumtaz Mahal. Who is Mumtaz Mahal? Daughter of Nur Jahan brothers Asaf Khan. Who is Mumtaz Mahal?
Daughter of Noor Jahan and
Daughter of Asaf Khan. Who is
Asaf.
Asaf Khan? Nur Jahan brother Asaf Khan. Okay.
Yes, sir.
When Jahangir died, Khurram was in Dakkan. Asaf Khan, who desired his son-in-law to succeed, sent a fast messenger to him. Shehryar, who had proclaimed himself emperor in Lahore, was defeated by Asaf Khan in a battle near Lahore. His He was blinded and imprisoned. For Shehryar, who had proclaimed himself emperor in Lahore, was defeated by Asaf Khan in a battle of near Lahore. He was blinded and imprisoned. Khurram reached Agra post haste and occupied the throne. Okay. Sajahan early name was Khurram. The Sajahan original name was Khurram. He was the son of Jahangir and Jakat Gosain or Manmati. She was the daughter of Uday Singh, the Rajput ruler of Mota Kingdom. Khurram was the most lovable grandson of Emperor Akbar. At the age of 36, Khurram ascended the jewel throne of Mughal Empire. His coronation ceremony was held at Agra on February 14th, 1628. He appointed his father-in-law Asaf Khan as his wazir. Sajahan married Arjuman Banu Begum or Mumtaz Mahal. The Mumtaz Mahal was original name was Arjuman Banu Begum. She daughter of Asaf Khan. The Mumtaz Mahal, the daughter of Asaf Khan, the brother of Nur Jahan. She bore to Shah Jahan 8 sons and 6 daughters between the years 1613 and 1631 AD. In 1631 AD, she died in childbirth at Burhanpur. Please listen carefully. Sajahan built the white marble Taj Mahal at Agra in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. Next subheading is Important events occurred during the reign of Shah Jahan. In 1628-31, after his coronation, Shah Jahan deputed his army unto Khan Jahan, the revolted governor of Dakkan Suba. He was defeated and killed Khan Jahan. Similarly, the role of Bundelkhand, Jugar Singh, his son Chakram Singh revolted against Shah Jahan. Mughal army suppressed the revolt. During the early years of Shah Jahan reign, Dakkan and Gujarat were seriously hit by a severe famine in 1630 and 32 AD. Large number of men and cattle became the victim of this famine. According to Peter Mundley or Peter Mundy, an English traveler, and Abdul Hamid Lahari, a contemporary historian of Shah Jahan court, the emperor and his officials failed in taking timely measures to save the people. As the result, due to hunger, men began to devour each other, and the flesh of a son was consumed by his own parents. This is important event occurred during the reign of Shah Jahan. Next subheading is Sajahan Wars with Deccan Sultan. Shah Jahan, (1628–58) ruled in Mughal Empire. Next subheading is Shah Jahan Wars with Deccan Sultans. Shah Jahan, like his father, also continued Mughal aggressive policy of conquest towards Nizam Shahi and Adil Shahi kingdoms. As the result, between the years 1631 and 36 AD, the Mughal armies attacked Ahmednagar on 3 occasions between 1629 to 1636 AD. The first attack was led by Khan-e-Zaman in 1628-29. Second attacked in 1633 AD by Prince Aurangzeb. The Mughal army successfully completed the conquest of Nizam Shahi state. So, Shah Jahan also dispatched his army on to Adil Shahi kingdom of Bijapur and Qutub Shahi kingdom of Golconda. The Adil Shahi ruler and Abdullah Qutub Shah accepted the authority of Sajahan's sovereignty. They agreed to pay annual tribute to Sajahan, attacked Ahmednagar on 3 occasions between 1629 to 1636, and second attack 1628-29, third attack 1636 by Prince Aurangzeb. Sajahan also deputed his army onto Adil Shahi kingdom of Bijapur and Qutub Shahi kingdom of Golconda. The Adil Shahi ruler and Abdullah Qutub Shahi accepted the authority of Sajahan. They agreed to pay annual tribute to Sajahan. Are you understood, Tilotama?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Sajahan contemporary rulers in South India at the time of ruling in South Indian states, Bijapur,
Golconda,
Ahmednagar, and Golconda.
Golconda.
Golconda King Qutub Shahi King Abdullah Qutub Shah reigned during this time. They agreed to pay annual tribute. Yes. Sajahan made all possible efforts to seize Kandahar fort, but his plan was spoiled by Shah Abbas II of Persia. Sajahan was also attacked Kandahar fort, but Sajahan's plan was spoiled by Shah Abbas II of Persia ruler. This is Sajahan Wars with Deccan Sultan. Next one, Sajahan and Portuguese. Sajahan and Portuguese. The Portuguese traders were in a strong position at southeastern coast, Gujarat, Surat, Bengal, and South Goa before Sajahan accession. The Portuguese before 1630 made certain attempts to convert local peoples in Christianity. Sajahan wanted to punish them. In 1630, when we was a disputes between Portuguese of Bengal and Portuguese of South Goa regarding some lands at Hooghly. As Sajahan received a request from a Portuguese traders named Afonso, he attacked Hooghly and defeated Bengal Portuguese. More than 500 Portuguese lost their lives and nearly above 4,000 became prisoners. They were sent to Agra by Mughal General Badakhshan. The Shahjahan seconded a grand victory. Due to all these victories, Shahjahan authority extended from Bengal or Blagat range, Konkan coast in the south to river access in Central Asia in the north. To Hooghly in the east. This is Shahjahan and Portuguese relationship during this period. Next subheading is Shahjahan and War of Succession. Shahjahan last days were not peaceful. Shahjahan last days were not peaceful. He fell seriously ill in September 1657 CE. He declared his eldest son, Dara Shikoh, as his successor. This was not accepted to Aurangzeb, the Deccan Viceroy. Finally, the most serious and dreadful war of succession has been broken between the sons of Shahjahan. The emperor was imprisoned in 1568. Emperor means Shahjahan. Don't confuse. This is very, very important chapter. His eldest son Dara Shikoh as his successor. This was not accepted to Aurangzeb, the Deccan Viceroy. Finally, the most serious and dreadful war of succession. The emperor was imprisoned in 1658 CE by Aurangzeb. His brothers were brutally murdered in 1666 AD. Shahjahan died at Agra. Okay. Next subheading is Shahjahan Golden Age. Shahjahan Golden Age. The age of Shahjahan was known in history for his glorious buildings, forts, palaces, mosques, tombs, etc. Especially the European art historians were greatly influenced and impressed with the white marble, red sandstone used by Shahjahan. artists and masons. They described it as golden age. Among the most beautiful building of Sajahan age include Red Fort at Delhi. Sajahan built a mausoleum at Agra with white marble. It is popularly known as Taj Mahal. The emperor built it in memory of his wife Mumtaz Begum. After her death, architects, missions, engineers from Persia, Arabia were engaged in the construction of Taj Mahal by Shah Jahan. It took more than 20 years. The other important buildings of Shah Jahan at Agra are the Moti Masjid. It took more than 22 years. The other important buildings of Shah Jahan at Agra are the Moti Masjid. It was within the Agra Fort. Jama Masjid at Agra Fort was also built by Shah Jahan. Peacock Throne was his another wonderful construction. Peacock Throne was his another wonderful construction. Shalimar Garden were laid under his guidance. This is Shah Jahan Golden Age. The next subheading is Aurangzeb. వింటున్నావా తిలోత్తమా?
ఎస్ సార్.
ఎస్, ఓకే. ఎవరు అసలు ఓన్లీ వన్ మాత్రమే, మీరు ఒక్కరే.
ఎస్ సార్.
నెక్స్ట్ ఔరంగజేబ్. ఓకే, one by one I will told for you. Next, Aurangzeb administration. Aurangzeb administration. Aurangzeb was born on November 30. Sorry. Aurangzeb was born on November 3rd, 1618. At Dohad, at near Ujjaini. Where is located Dohar?
Near
Nearly
Ujjaini.
Ujjaini. at present Madhya Pradesh. He was the son of Sajahan and Mumtaz Begum. According to eminent Maratha historian J.N. Sarkar, Aurangzeb was only Mughal emperor who could not establish the Mughal sovereign power. His reign of nearly 50 years was a significant one. He was the contemporary of Maratha hero Shivaji and lost Qutub Shahi Sultan Abul Hasan Thani Shah. It is during his period that the last surviving Shia kingdom It is during his period that the last surviving Shia kingdom of Deccan, Golconda, was captured by Aurangzeb in 1687, October 3rd. Aurangzeb celebrated his coronation ceremony first time in 1687 AD. Aurangzeb celebrated his coronation ceremony first time at Delhi, July 31st. Aurangzeb elaborated his coronation ceremony first time at Delhi on 31st July 1658. And second time on 15th May 1659. Volunteers attended this program. Next subheading is religious policy Next subheading is religious policy of Aurangzeb. Religious policy of Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb was a fanatic Semi. No other religion will be permitted to survive in this empire. He opposed ideal worship. He declared jihad on non-Muslims. He said his ultimate goal is so the land of Hindus he declared jihad on non-Muslims. He said his ultimate goal it is transform the land of Hindus. He said Khalifa is not above him. He stopped the minting of Kabulia, finger on coins. He ordered his men to populate the temples. Then 400 temples were destroyed in Gujarat and Rajasthan. More than 400 temples were destroyed in Gujarat and Rajasthan in 1671 CE. He dismissed Hindus from Khalsa lands. He reimposed jizya tax on Hindus. In 1671 AD, he dismissed Hindus from Khalsa lands. He were imposed jizya tax on Hindus. He also stopped Hindus' festivals. Hindus going on program. As a result of his anti-Hindu policy and Jats, the Satnamis, the Sikhs revolted against the emperor. He suppressed these revolt. The brutal king of Goa's, Gujarat's as a Hindu policy, the Jats, the Satnamis, the Sikhs revolted against the emperor. He suppressed this revolt. The brutal killing of Tej Bahadur, the minth Sikh guru of Sikhs by Aurangzeb encouraged his followers to declare open war against him. The Sikh-Mughal rivalry became one of the main reasons for the decline of Mughal Empire. Next subheading is Aurangzeb Deccan policy. Aurangzeb Deccan policy. This is very, very important question. Short questions also given this question. Aurangzeb Deccan policy. Simple is describe the
లాంగ్
Deccan
ఆన్సర్ ఉంది
policy.
సార్.
Yes. Long question. Long question.
సార్
Yes. ఇది ఒకటేమో లాంగ్ క్వశ్చన్ వస్తుంది, ఇదే షార్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ కూడా వస్తుంది ఒక్కొక్కసారి.
ఓకే సార్, అంటే షార్ట్ గా రాయాలి.
షార్ట్ గా రాయాలి. ఆల్రెడీ రిలీజియస్ పాలసీస్ ఆల్సో షార్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ కి గివెన్.
అది కూడా ఇక్కడ మాకు ఇచ్చిన టెస్ట్ పేపర్ లో అది కూడా లాంగ్ ఆన్సర్ ఉంది సార్.
అవునా? ఓకే, టెస్ట్ పేపర్స్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ మోడల్.
ఓకే సార్.
షార్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ కి ఇవ్వచ్చు, లాంగ్ క్వశ్చన్ కి ఇవ్వచ్చు.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే. Aurangzeb Deccan policy. Aurangzeb, after consolidating his power in north central India, diverted his attention towards the Deccan Shia kingdoms. The Aurangzeb contemporary rulers, they were belongs to Shia kingdoms. By the time Bijapur and Golconda became very weak, the main reason for Aurangzeb's aggressive Deccan policy, or one is they were Shias. Take Bijapur, Golconda, Ahmednagar, Berar. It belongs to Shia dynasties. Okay, first one, they were Shias. Aurangzeb Deccan policy. One is they were Shias. They were Shias. First point. Next, second point, he wanted to conquer the entire Deccan. Aurangzeb, he wanted to conquer the central Deccan. This is second point. Next, third point. The Deccan Sultan supported the Marathas in the year 1686 AD. The Deccan.
థర్డ్ పాయింట్ ఒకసారి రిపీట్ చేయరా సార్?
Yes, yes. Tell me.
థర్డ్ పాయింట్ ఒకసారి రిపీట్ చేయరా సార్?
Okay. Third point. The Deccan Sultans supported the Marathas in the year 1686 AD. So, Bijapur was captured by Aurangzeb. Its ruler, Sikandar Shah, was given pension. The Deccan Sultans, who is Deccan Sultans? Bijapur and Golconda Sultans.
ఎస్ సార్, బేరార్, అహ్మద్నగర్.
Yes, it is already merged to Ahmednagar and Bijapur. The Berar added to Bijapur, Bidar added to Ahmednagar. Once later, the
ఓకే
first
సార్.
divided into 5 kingdoms. మొదట్లో 5 కింగ్డమ్స్ గా విడిపోయాయి. తర్వాత ఏమైంది అంటే ఈ బీదర్, బీరార్లు చిన్న రాజ్యాలు కావడం వల్ల అహ్మద్నగర్ కొంత ప్రాంతాన్ని, తర్వాత బీజాపూర్ కొంత ప్రాంతాన్ని ఆక్రమించుకోవడం జరిగింది. అట్లా.
ఓకే సార్.
దట్స్ వై Aurangzeb next attacked Golconda in ruler of Abul Hasan Tanisha, was a liberal ruler and pro-Hindu. This was not tolerable to Aurangzeb. Akkanna and Madanna the Brahmin officials of Golconda Sultan, were murdered in the street of Golconda. The Mughal emperor marched with his army. The valiant effort of Golconda commander Abdul Razak Lahiri The Mughal emperor marched with his army. The violent efforts of Golconda commander Abdul Razak Lahiri failed in preventing Aurangzeb. Using his cheap tricks of bribing the officials, finally, in 1687 October, Golconda was captured by Aurangzeb army. The Sultan of Golconda was sent as prisoner to Daulatabad, present located in Maharashtra. Okay. Next subheading is Aurangzeb Marathas. Next subheading Aurangzeb to Marathas. Aurangzeb faced the biggest challenge from Marathas, especially Shivaji. Shivaji, leader of Marathas, between 1658-59 and 1680 CE, came into direct conflict with Mughal Emperor. Shivaji armies caused great loss to Mughal Empire. Shivaji armies caused great loss to Mughal armies between 1660, 1665, 63. Surat was captured by Shivaji in Raja Jaswant Singh. Surat was captured by Shivaji in Raja Jaswant Singh, but in 1665 CE, 1664, Shivaji defeated Mughal commanders Shaista Khan and Raja Jai Singh with his vast diplomatic skills defeated Shivaji. He agreed to between Aurangzeb visit Agra in 1666 CE. The Treaty of Purandar was concluded. The struggle between Aurangzeb and Shivaji continued till the death of Shivaji in 1680 AD. Aurangzeb also continued to fight with Shivaji successors. This brought only nominal success to him. Aurangzeb also continued to fight with Shivaji successors. This brought only nominal success to him. Aurangzeb died in 1707 CE at the age of 90 years. Aurangzeb also continued to fight with Shivaji successors. This brought only nominal success to him. Aurangzeb died in 1707 CE at the age of 90 years. Next subheading, history of later Mughals. History of later Mughals are weak successors of Aurangzeb. The death of Aurangzeb in the year 1707 CE put an end to the rule of great Mughals, but his weak successors ruled some part of northern India till the outbreak of the Sepoy revolt in 1857. It was Bahadur Shah Jafar who led the Indian army against British during the revolt. The long period of nearly yearly of India has witnessed many significant developments. Politically, the Mughal power became weak. The English East India Company has emerged as the powerful force in India. Bengal, Mysore were conquered by East India Company. This socio-economic structure of Mughal age also has undergone changes due to English politics and reforms. The Mughal emperor became puppets in the hands of English. The selfish nobles and provincial officials and provincial officers of Mughals declared their independence. Bengal, Hyderabad, Awadh became independent kingdom. Foreign investors Ahmad Abdali 1748 to 1767 AD literally made the country more weak. The defeat of Marathas in the Third Battle of Panipat. English administrators plundered the natural resources of the country. Agriculture, cottage industries, etc. suffered during the period. Among the later Mughals rulers, Bahadur Shah, 1707 to 1712, Jahandar Shah, Bahadur Shah tarata Jahandar Shah, Jahandar Shah tarata Farooq Shiar. Okay. Farooq Shiar, 1713 to 1719 CE. Muhammad Shah, Ahmad Shah, Alam Shah, Akbar II, Bahadur Shah Jafar are not worthy. but most of the mere weak and satisfied with nominal powers. Okay, Tilotama.
Yes, sir.
Okay, today is class is over.
Okay, sir.
At present 3:30.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow onwards, I will take another class.
ఓకే
Okay.
సార్. రేపు ఏ టాపిక్ చెప్తారు సార్?
Tomorrow, ఇంకా మొఘల్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ ఆల్రెడీ టోల్డ్ ఫర్ యూ.
ఎస్ సార్. అంటే అక్బర్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ అని చెప్పారు సార్.
అక్బర్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ ఆర్ మొఘల్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ ఇస్ సేమ్.
ఎస్ సార్.
ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్
సొసైటీ, ఎకానమీ, కల్చర్ అని ఒకటి ఉంది సార్ ముఘల్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ లోనే.
టుమారో we will discuss society, economical conditions, agriculture conditions, Hindu-Muslim relations, and
Sir.
emergence of compositive culture, literature, art and architecture under the Mughals.
Yes, sir.
Calls for the disintegration of Mughal Empire. ఇవన్నీ tomorrow we will discuss.
ఓకే సార్. సో
Okay.
ఈ రేపటైతే ముఘల్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ అయిపోతుంది సార్.
Yes, Mughal chapter is totally completed.
Okay, sir.
Next, two classes are there. Yes.
Yes, sir.
One classes I have taken Shivaji and Shivaji administration.
Yes, sir.
Next, Britishers came. Britishers,
British power ఒకటి ఉంది సార్.
power of Britishers.
Yes,
and
sir.
Portuguese, French, Europeans, Dutch.
Yes, sir.
And Cornwallis reforms, Dalhousie doctrine of lapse, 1857 revolt.
Yes, sir. 2 classes సరిపోతాయా సార్?
ఇంకా మధ్యలో తీసుకుంటే ఈ స్టూడెంట్స్ రావడం లేదు కదమ్మా,
సార్
తీసుకుందామంటే.
యాక్చువల్లీ ఈ వీక్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంది సార్. అది వాళ్ళకి 28th వరకు ఉన్నాయి సార్ ఎగ్జామ్స్. మండే వరకు ఉన్నాయి సార్.
ఓకే, మన వెడ్నెస్డే అట్లా మధ్యలో ఒకసారి తీసుకుందాం.
ఓకే సార్. మీరు ఒకసారి అంటే వాళ్ళు ఆ టైంకి ఫ్రీ అయిపోతారు సార్. అంటే ఎగ్జామ్ ఉన్న కారణంగా లాస్ట్ వీక్ క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అవ్వలేకపోయారు. ఈ వీక్ కూడా అప్సెట్ అయింది సార్.
ఓకే, సరే. ఈసారి కూడా తీసుకోలే వాళ్ళు అయితే క్లాస్.
అంటే మేబీ ఈ మండేకి అయితే 28th అయితే అయిపోతాయి సార్ ఎగ్జామ్స్. షెడ్యూల్ ఇప్పుడే చూసాను సార్ నేను కూడా.
28th అయిపోతే ఇంకా రెగ్యులర్ గా అటెండ్ అవుతారా అందరూ మిగతా స్టూడెంట్స్?
మేబీ సార్ అవ్వచ్చు.
ఓకే,
మీరు ఒకసారి వాట్సాప్ లో గ్రూప్ లో షేర్ చేసి అడగండి సార్. వాళ్ళ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఏంటో తెలుస్తుంది.
చేస్తాను నేను ఈ రోజే పెడతా.
ఓకే సార్.
టుడే
ఇంకోటి, ఇది మీ దగ్గర ఏమైనా టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ పీడిఎఫ్ ఉందా సార్?
ఏం లేదమ్మా, మీకోసం నేను పంపిస్తా. నేను
ఓకే సార్. ఇస్తామని చెప్పారు కదా సార్.
రెడీ చేసి పంపిస్తా నేను. టుమారో ఐ విల్ సెండ్.
ఓకే
ఓకేనమ్మా.
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే, రైట్.